Firstly, let's cover a basic overview of ApeosPro. Here we have a PDF open, and this is our basic Acrobat print driver interface. First thing I like to check is the sizing. If I'm doing a mixed size original that is A4 and A3 in the same document, I might choose paper source by PDF page size. In this case, my document is 210 by 297, which is a standard A4. Click the Job Properties button up the top. Here we have the name of the printer. Here we have favorites. So under here you can see we have a list of stored favorites that we use regularly. This particular favorite creates a booklet from A3 paper to an A4 size from tray 2. If you want to create a favorites, you do your basic job programming down here and then choose the Save button and give it a name that you want to use later. Here we have output paper size. This is the size of the paper that you want to print on. So, for example, and A4 finished booklets prints on an A3 sheet that folds in half. Choosing your output paper size ensures that you get the correct paper tray, particularly if you use Auto Select for paper tray. It also helps with the next step, which is scaling, so knowing the original size and the output paper size allows us to scale correctly to fit paper size. Here we have double-sided printing, and it's pretty straightforward. Flip on the long side of the paper, flip on the shorter edge of the paper, or you can do head-to-head or head-to-toe. Here we have the option to change the color mode from full color to black and white printing. This is where we can select from a lot of stapling options. For example, here is how you position a staple in the top left-hand corner. If we scroll down, we can select saddle stitching and hole punching options. This is where you can select any folding options. Under Original Orientation, you can flip the orientation, depending on what kind of original you may have. If you select Multiple Up, you can choose options ranging from 2 up to 16 up and position them onto a single sheet of paper. When we select Paper Tray, we get to choose the tray where the paper is to be printed on. You can leave this on Auto Select. However, it's always good to choose your output paper size. It will match the output paper size to the paper tray. Output Destination is where our top tray, stackers, and finisher trays can be selected. Anything that's stapled will go to the finished tray automatically, and anything that's a booklet will go to the booklet tray automatically. This is where you can select the options for offset stacking. There are even more advanced options that can be found under the Job Properties button.